Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Sean Manaea starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game. No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Here's Carlos Correa now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right.
Leading off,
this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Not shortstop.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
At the plate, Matt Olson. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down.
The designated hitter.
It definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Reddick to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career numbers against Manaea, he has 7 hits and 26 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pinder moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. Profar is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Chad Pinder. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Robbie.
Here's Robbie Grossman. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tinder aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. In the outfield, Michael
Batting
Brantley.
7.
This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Call the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Jurickson Profar. A ball and no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's gone 3 for 11. Bottom of the second here with no score. Throw far ahead with a 3-1 count here. Josh Fegley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
Done.
He just
The
missed
catcher.
it. Now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Fegley.
Digging in, Josh Fegley. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Correa has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup called strike 1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just wears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. His career numbers against Minaya. He's collected 11 hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. This is line to left. And a base base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit
Now
to give your team the lead.
Right
you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Brantley stands at first with one out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Runner at first here, one man out. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roy. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2 with a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
This is in the air out to left field. And the catch made right in front of the warning track as the runners retreat, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 1-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. A ball and a strike. Misses it.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1. Down the third baseline. From his bottom. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now batting, first baseman,
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Nothing doing there for the A's. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience than the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. From the stretch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Leading off for
He'll
the
lead
A's,
things off here in this
the
one-run
designated
contest.
Hitter, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes
The
one
right
swing of the
fielder,
bat to
number
get out of a
18.
slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. The 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. In now, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. One and one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, second baseman.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Striding in, Jurickson Profar. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Laureano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Begley will be next. .30 pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Josh Begley.
Digging in, Josh Begley. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row.
The batter, number 10.
Greatest of 2 strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you, and his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 3 runs already home here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
The pitcher coming on now as
now
we get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Ready for another shot now.
Leading off
Matt
for
Chapman,
the A's,
1 for 2 with
the
a
third
double on his
baseman,
line thus far.
Matt Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Ball 1.
1-1.
Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for
Now
the first out.
Good
The first
contact
baseman,
to start out the inning. Thought
Matt
he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but
Olsen.
it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Chad Pinder is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious
right
he wanted
fielder,
absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole there. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chad Pinder, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Olsen on second. Davis is over at first with 1 away. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
The
Not
left
a whole lot
fielder,
to say
number 8,
about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle. Clips it behind his back. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Hallo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning.
Your attention,
now
please.
It's a matter of making their
Now
bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 47.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Chris Davinsky enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding into the box,
leading off for the A's.
He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Davinsky is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Altuve at second. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here it comes, 0-2. In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Begley.
Stepping into the box, Josh Begley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Two balls and a strike. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Profar comes up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
1,
2, 3 go the
it's
Astros.
time for the
Score
traditional
holds. It's 3-1.
Your
Will
attention,
Harris
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for
over on the
Houston,
mound and start the
number
home
36,
seventh.
Will Harris.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus
The
Semien.
shortstop,
Career numbers
Marcus
against Will Harris. He has a 3 for 12 line. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Pops this one up. Gurriel waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So digging in now, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
3 balls.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call.
The batter,
Across the
number
plate,
2,
it sure looked like a strike
designated
to me.
hitter,
Seemed to catch
Chris
a ton of the plate. That's a
Davis.
tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Behind 0-2 now. Chapman at second, Olsen at first, 1 gone. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 3 and the Astros 1. So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Laureano has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's
Up
clean.
next to the
3 for 4. He's
right
looking
fielder,
locked in.
Josh Reddick.
In now, Josh Reddick. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Another 0-2 coming. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 hit back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, man, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Jake Marisnik.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Marisnik over at second. Altuve at first. 2 out in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Therefore, it's throw far, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jake Marisnik will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Astros, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Stepping up to the plate, Chad Pinder. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Chad Pinder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Shot to third and handled for the first down.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
At the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. (2-0) the count to the A's left fielder. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And there's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Man, I certainly hope he bears down right here. If he lets this guy walk, I gotta believe the manager's going to the pen. He has pitched his heart out, though.
There's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
For the Athletics.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Grossman shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars.
Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Manaea earned his 9th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Colin McHugh takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Sean Manaea grabbed win number 9 this year as the Athletics defeated the Astros 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the A's sit in second place in the American League West, while the Astros are atop the division. Marco Gonzalez twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 3-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. In the standings, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Angels are 3rd in the division. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-0. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, while the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central. Mookie Betts picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 6-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. As of today, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are 2nd in the division. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Twins are in last place in the AL Central. Brandon Belt plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as San Francisco took care of the Orioles 6-3. In the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, while the Giants are in last place in the NL West. Shane Bieber got the win number 7 thus far as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 5-0. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Indians are atop the division. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they pulverized the Braves 9-2. As of today, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 10-4. Entering the day's action, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 8-1. As of right now, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the Brewers are 3rd in the division. The Cards stopped their 6-game losing streak as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-1. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, and the Cubs are atop the division. The D-backs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-0. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-1. As of today, the Rockies are atop the NL West, and the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. Ross Stripling won his 4th game thus far as the Boys in Blue took down the Fightin' Phils 4-3. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Phillies are atop the National League East Division. The Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-5. At the start of the day, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, Justin Verlander earned win number 7 this season as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 2-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. Zach Greinke allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 4-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.